Hello, 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 and welcome to the Journey with Janie podcast. I am your host, Jane Anderson, and I am here with you today, season 4, episode 12, would you believe? And what I'm going to do for you today is those of you who can see me and are on that platform that you can view me, I am sat with my glasses on. I've been out round the sheep and cows this morning. It's windy. The pollen from the grass has totally got in under my contact lenses. So I am sat in my glasses and I am feeling a bit sneezy, and you don't want to listen to me sneezing throughout this. So what I've decided to do for you this morning, today, lunchtime, whatever time it is you're listening, I had a wave hit me last Friday, wave of grief. Those of you who follow me on socials will have heard all about it. Thursday was an amazing day. Lots happened. Revisited, had dinner with a friend at the hotel where Jonathan and I got married, and the grand hall, which has always stayed the same, has all been redecorated, which was absolutely awesome. I thanked the room for the memories and laughed about us trying to come down the stairs in one piece. And yeah, I was great on Thursday. Then the wave hit on Friday. Didn't want to get out of bed, was exhausted. All I wanted was a duvet day, but I didn't. I got myself out of bed, got myself out in nature, didn't stop to Pasco to collect £200, got the dogs out and walked, listened, soaked it in, and felt so much better. So today I'm going to let you listen to, I think it was episode 38. So all about the quiet field, when I first kind of started talking about the quiet field. So probably round about this time last year. So I'm going to play that for you today because obviously repetition is key. Repeating over and over again, listening to the same things over and over again. And it does eventually sink in. Repetition is key. You can change your habits, you can change your beliefs. Just keep doing it. So I won't come back on once it's finished. I will do the usual. I think it'll have the usual finish at the end. So from me to you, take care. Enjoy this episode. For some of you who are my new listeners, you may not have even have heard this episode the first time round. So enjoy, and I'll be back to round up the whole of season 4 next week. Take care. Bye for now. Today's episode is close to my heart. We're exploring the quiet field, which is my signature offer. And really, I want to use the word a philosophy of life. It's about the power of stillness, the courage to pause, and why. The why. Why do we rest? In a world that allows us to be busy, 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 and actually the power of the pause and understanding we need to actually start and listen to our bodies. So if you're listening while you're walking, driving, or maybe you're at the gym, or maybe you're just sitting with a cup of tea or coffee, I invite you to take a moment for yourself. And this is literally a pause, a reset, and a breath. So I want you to take a big, deep breath in from your feet. Bring the breath right up through your body, and then release and take the breath back down through your body as you release. I want you to repeat that 3 times and just feel and notice how that makes your body feel. That those 3 deep breaths pulling up from your feet, up through your body, and then letting go. and that is a pause, a reset, a breath. You can take one breath or three, whichever takes your fancy. So why reset? Why rest? Why stop? I think, especially in the UK, and particularly in the farming community, we have a culture that celebrates productivity, achievement, and always pushing. Keep going, push through, don't stop. And I'm sure that sounds familiar to a lot of you. But grief, burnout, and big life transitions don't work like that, as I've found out. And when I say burnout, life transitions, blah, 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 this also links into illnesses such as colds, coughs, sore throats, feeling rubbish, just your body saying to you, please slow down. And sometimes they ask us to, that's our body asking us to stop. It changes our rhythm. And yet so often we are kind of in that world of we need to keep going, we need to keep doing this. We resist it, and then we start to judge ourselves for not keeping up, and we carry on as if nothing has changed, almost like, I don't know, sweeping it under the carpet, and it can't be seen to be weak. And I think that is the real reason that we all feel this. Rest isn't weakness, it is wisdom. And choosing to stop, to breathe, to allow stillness into your life is one of the most, how can I put it? For those of you who've done it, will know what I'm trying to say. It's not the easiest thing to actually explain. I suppose it's an act of compassion for yourself to actually give your self permission to stop and just relax, because that is what your body is actually telling you to do. So when I recently soft launched the Quiet Field with my Dynamite Lifestyle community, my beautiful friends who've travelled from all over the country to join me at home on the farm, I think what struck me most was how quickly the group relaxed and softened when they were actually given the permission to stop. They had made the decision to come to do the Quiet Field, and they'd given themselves that permission to stop for the day and spend the time in stillness and, you know, to journal, to carry. We also did some rituals, which we continued throughout the day. And the sitting in silence, the laughing together. I think the stillness, I know I have testimonials from them all, and the stillness didn't feel empty. It felt full of presence, full of healing, and full of possibility. So for me, it was lovely to see and hear their thoughts on where they were when they came to how they felt after they left. And that is why rest and stillness matters. It helps to create this space where meaning and clarity and even joy can quietly come back into your life. So one of the big things that I tried to get across at the Quiet Field is the connection with nature. And I've talked about this many times because nature teaches us so many things. It reminds us of the cycles. I talked about this at the barn talk that I gave last week. It reminds us of the seasons and how nature never gets it wrong. You know, spring moves into summer, summer moves into autumn, autumn moves into winter. And the trees never complain that they start to lose their leaves. They know that, they're moving on to the next cycle and the leaves will grow again in the spring. I think what I got from the people who came to the quiet field, the feedback was of the actual stillness and the realization that I didn't actually realize the power that was in the healing of nature. And it was my biggest healer to get me to where I am today, sitting here talking to you guys on the podcast. So why not try? So you don't need to come to the quiet field, as I am more than happy to welcome you to the quiet field, and I will talk about this towards the end. But there's simple ways that you can do this while you're out for a walk, and barefoot grounding, which might sound a bit OTT for some of you, but take that step, take off your shoes and stand on the grass, on the soil, wherever you're out for your walk, and just feel the ground beneath your feet. And take those 3 deep breaths that I mentioned before, and just imagine the roots growing down from the soles of your feet, connecting you to the earth's energy. Just try it. Have a go. See how it makes you feel. And I mentioned about the trees losing their leaves. Sit next to a tree. I'm not telling you to hug a tree, or just feel the tree. Notice its stability. Just stop and look and think of the way it kind of stands in its power in the land. And we all know the stronger trees, can withhold the storms that are sent our way. Always thinking, those deep breaths, and just while you're actually feeling into it, and the quiet strength of the tree. Just take that away. Have a think, and just when you're in nature, and I'm not saying you need to travel out to the countryside. We all, there's parks and towns. There's even, I'm sat here in Corbridge, I'm looking out the window, there's trees on the roadside. And yeah, just do it, just try it. And these don't have to be absolutely, I need to go and sit next to a tree for 30 minutes. No, just try it. Noticing what's going on around you. Stop thinking about everything else that's going on in the world, and just get used to doing these stillness practices. And it's just these small little moments that will gradually grow and into something bigger for yourself. So those were just some of the little things that I thought, well, this is the kind of thing that we did in the quiet field on the invitation day. The journaling side of things, writing things out is just as important. I have journal prompts if anybody wants to get in touch, and I can send them via email. And journaling is unique, the same as grief. Grief is unique to us all. We are all unique. So journaling is what feels right for you. It could be 3 words on a page. It could be 5 words on a page. It could be 5 pages of writing that needs to come out. And always remember, once it's out, once it's written, or spoken. It's always good to talk as well. Find somebody who can listen and reflect back to you if that's something that you want. So journaling is also something that I talk about at the Quiet Field. So I want to thank you for listening to me today, and thank you for joining me on that like mini Quiet Field introduction. And remember, stillness isn't empty. It's full of life. It's full of wisdom. It's full of the space we need to heal. And rest isn't a luxury. It is what you need. If your body is telling you to stop, it is needed. It's how we find the clarity by through the rest, it's wholeness, and it's giving you the strength to grow. If your body wants you to rest, it listen to it. And hands up, I said this to something else we were talking about. I really, really struggled with this at the start, but now if my body says have a snooze, it doesn't have to be like 2 or 3 hours in an afternoon. It can be literally 20 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever works for you. And what I'm going to say today is, as you go into your week of busyness, we're all busy, I invite you to find one small way to pause during the day, whether it's through doing 3 deep breaths, or whether it's a walk outdoors to the park, or probably the most radical of all is put your phone in a different room and go and be present. So I am going to leave you with that today. Have a think and let me know how this has gone for you this week. And if you would like to explore the Quiet Field in person or find out more about my work with grief to growth and finding meaning, you've got all the information on the bottom of the podcast in the notes. You can always find me on social media as Jane Anderson, and my website is www.journeywithjanie.com. And I look forward to hearing some of your comments. I would love, love, love some feedback. So take the moments to rest on your journey. And yeah, I look forward to it. Until next time, take gentle care of yourself, folks. Bye-bye. Thank you for joining me on the Journey with Janie podcast. It's always a pleasure to be with you on a Wednesday or whenever you are downloading and listening to the Journey with Janie podcast. All I ask is that you subscribe so you never miss an episode. And also remember, there are ways of contacting me through my website on www.journeywithjanie.com. There's a contact button to book a call, which is a free 15-minute call, and all the details of the ways to work with me are on my website. I'm always available for a chat, a DM, or just a message via LinkedIn or Instagram. We all have the social handles now. Just drop me a message and let's talk. And remember, we don't have to do this alone, which is exactly why I am here to help guide you on this journey. I am the me that I needed 3 years ago, and I hope and feel that I can help you on your journey of moving forward by taking small, simple steps. So from me to you, take care. Thank you all for joining me on the Journey with Janie podcast. Always remember, there is something within you that knows no limits. It's time to believe in you. Click the subscribe button so you never miss an episode. I love reading your reviews and comments, so right away. So, if you're ready to take those small steps to transform your true self, let's do life together.